You see how much money Ohtani, the baseball player, got?
$700 million.
$700 million.
LA Dodgers.
So?
So?
Yes, so.
He didn't win Squid Games.
Yeah.
Yes, so.
It's the biggest contract in history by any athlete.
Fucking okay.
You're not...
Baseball, dude. Fuck baseball.
Well, now that's
I
a controversial
hate
topic.
Baseball, dude. You can put that on the podcast.
Wait, it's all on the podcast.
We've been recording since
Wait,
yesterday.
what?
You think it's just starting now?
Did you get the air fryer there?
You know what? No, that wasn't on. You want to talk about that again?
No.
So you don't give a shit about baseball. What do you watch, if anything? Well, obviously you only watch up to the very end of things. You don't watch the end of World Series. You don't watch the NBA Finals. You don't.
First game. That's it.
That's it.
When the Toronto Raptors were having their run in 2019, I was convinced.
Really confused about that. With 2009.
Double check my math. That whenever he watched the games, they would win. So I would be like texting him, like, turn it on, because he was like a mystic.
I was.
And every game he didn't watch, they lost. And every game he won.
It had nothing to do with the Raptors themselves.
No,
it
it's
had
him.
everything to do
dude.
Isaac Kessler, whether he's watching the Raptors or not.
Vegas pays people to come. They've got the things called coolers, which are people with bad luck. And they employ them. Some casinos employ them. And they come up and sit beside people who are winning too much and hope that some of that bad luck.
That is not true.
That's true. Yeah.
That's me for
That's
life.
what I heard. I'm just
a
spreading.
bad luck person.
Get away from me.
That's you with the Raptors, though. You're good luck for that. The Raptors, MLSE, the owners of the Raptors should get in touch with you.
And
throw
God
you in the
should be
stands.
putting you beside people that are too hot in life. Like you should be put beside like Kim Kardashian or whatnot.
That's right.
And
that guy who owns all the dealerships.
Yeah,
They lose a lot of games.
You
when
talking
he's
about
there.
Superfan?
Huh?
He's there at every game. He hasn't missed a game since.
Well,
oh no.
I would love if Isaac was now on the Kardashians because someone wanted her to have bad luck. It's just the limo of all the Kardashians fighting and just Isaac texting in the back being like, are we on camera? Is this
filming? Is this going to be on the podcast?
You guys swing by the Canadian Tire. I got an air fryer I need to return.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I feel bad. We can talk about Ohtani.
No, it's okay.
No, we can talk about it.
Are you upset? Are you hurt?
Am I hurt by what?
How much money he got compared to you for baseball?
Baseball is ridiculous. Baseball's ridiculous. What a ridiculous.
Wait a minute. You brought it back to Ohtani, and your take was that baseball is ridiculous?
I feel bad. You wanted to give a topic to the show, so I want to honor that.
Oh, no.
Okay, so why do you think baseball is ridiculous?
That's a shitty sport.
Well,
you're not giving any concrete reasons.
so it's shitty because it takes too long. Now that's one complaint I've heard.
Yeah.
Or it's shitty because of the skill that's involved. You don't think it's hard to throw a baseball at 100 miles an hour?
I have multiple reasons.
You think it's easy to
To hit a baseball at 100 miles per hour?
Okay, I think that emotionally, I was into baseball for a long time, and that strike happened, and that strike was one of
In the 1930s? The White Sox threw the game.
the Great
Shoeless
Depression.
Joe.
That strike was ridiculous when they stopped playing for like a year and a half or something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
That's when you gave up on the sport. You were like, how dare you fight for your rights?
Because then it led to things like Ohtani happening, where these players are getting the most money out of any. It's like 100. How many games are there? You guys know. You like baseball.
180 games?
Yeah, it's 100.
Crazy.
It's
The games are 3.5 hours long.
he gets 400,000 a game now.
It's crazy.
Why is that?
You know why?
What are you, some sort of communist?
It's un-American not to like.
Political.
Oh, you don't like that Ohtani's not American? That's your thing.
Oh.
The highest paid player in baseball.
No.
That's what you don't like.
No.
I love it. He's Japanese.
Yeah, you're suddenly wearing an Ohtani jersey.
I've always been Japanese. That's the thing about me.
Here's the thing about you. I've never heard you defend baseball as hard as you are today.
Love baseball. Never stopped watching it.
I mean, I think it's just something for people to bide their time until we just.
That's everything. That's you watching your Korean interview vlogs.
Well, that's what I kind of like about it. It is considered a pastime. It's a great American pastime because it takes so long. Like, you think about it when it was big in the 30s. What are you doing all day? You do the job, you do the farmer thing, and then you go and you watch people play baseball for a good 3 hours, 6 hours. Who cares? Your life is not much. You're not doing anything. You're surviving wars. You come back. Let me just relax.
Watch the game.
Watch the game. Watch a couple of people try and hit a ball that's going over a plate.
That's true.
Yeah. And then you run. If you hit it, you run. You run as fast as you can. Just a short distance,
Yeah.
maybe 90 feet.
You can steal bases. It's like real life. You can steal hearts. You can steal money.
But
I
for you,
agree.
after the strike, it was like you're out
I'm out.
because of the payment,
Greed.
greed. But
By the
agree.
players. The owner should get all the money.
It's just greed, man. It's just greed.
it doesn't affect the game.
Yeah, but
The amount of money they're
game,
getting
man.
paid is.
But the game
You want to
sucks, is what
pitch the
you're saying.
idea of like, oh, okay,
Pitch the
yeah, you
idea?
wanna pitch the idea. I know I did there. You want to pitch the idea that it's like a pastime and it takes time. We're gonna waste time. We're gonna have
Waste-
beer. We're gonna waste time. We're gonna have a hot dog. We're just gonna drink beer. We're gonna waste time. We're gonna watch this happen. Then yeah, go for it. Watch it. That's great. I don't have time to have a fucking guy looking over. Oh, is he moving off the base? No, I don't like that. I like.
You're
is he
referring to the
moving off
umpire?
base? Huh?
The umpire?
Yeah.
You're like, I don't like it. It's ref.
Now we're all.
I like
wasting
that.
time.
I don't like. Is he moving off the foul ball? Okay, like what the fuck?
Well, we all waste time. What do you waste your time with?
I like to play.
Whoa, yeah, you don't want to be a spectator. You want to be
I want to,
front and center. You want to be participant.
and that's part of when I stopped liking baseball.
Was when you realized you weren't going to make.
play.
When I can't play, and it's like this game is just ridiculous. They
Right.
call it a sport, but most of
Right.
the time you're just standing around. I wanted to be in first base because then I was actually active doing something.
This sounds more like it's now from some personal baseball trauma. Now that less the strike, something happened to you on the first base.
Well, the strike.
everything I have
After
in
the
my
strike,
life
he
makes
never
sense.
went back to work. He never went back to baseball after the strike. He said, "If they're striking, I'm striking too. I'm not playing any baseball." And then it turns out that you had some time to reflect on the game of baseball. And like most of the time, I'm just standing around, and I can't even hit the ball.
Oof.
And if I don't get to hit the ball, I gotta go sit in the dugout. And I'm just
Eat
wasting
sunflower
time.
seeds,
That's right.
tobacco.
It's like a lot of things. You know what I mean? It's like you don't realize just how good they are. You don't realize how fast that ball is going and
Yeah.
how much skill it takes to do it. And it's like, yeah, you're right. I don't, and I can't do it. So what the fuck is this?
Is that why you like acting? Is because you're always constantly not waiting around. You're always like on it and participating at 100 times, like all throughout life.
Watching acting or doing
You're
it?
doing acting.
Well, I don't like acting. Nor do I do it. This is a bigger life.
But you like doing
question.
comedy, don't you?
Oh.
That reminded me of like in Mrs. Doubtfire when he's like, "We love each other, don't we?" I'm looking at your eyes. This is gonna be Isaac's retirement podcast announcement.
I don't know what I gotta figure out what I like again.
That's fair. You know,
Was
sometimes
the
it's important to go sit back, reflect. What do I even enjoy doing anymore?
And by the way, what I'll say about
Things change.
I will say about something about Ohtani.
Okay.
Give
I would-
him more.
Hey, what?
Give him more.
Give him more money.
Give him more money.
Yeah.
Let's pop the greed up, man. Let's pop it like give him $1 billion. If he had signed 3 more years, he would have gotten $1 billion. That's what I want to see on the news. Ohtani gets $1 billion over 13 years.
Well, he got 958 million Canadian dollars.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
cool.
You
So-
just start changing the currencies. And
He
stuff,
moves
like,
up to Toronto.
yeah,
Maybe he
1
plays baseball.
trillion,
Yen.
Argentinian
Yen.
dollars.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
give him more. Also, I mean, that guy is just, he's a monster.
Oh my god, it'd be
He's-
so much fun if the deals got better like that as well. It was just like he gets $1 billion and 16 Subway franchises.
Right, they gotta sweeten the deal.
This would be the deal. You get a portion of Amazon and 3 Ford trucks.
I'll tell you about my brain. My brain stuck on teeth whitening, right? And my brain went, like, you didn't pause it all in that sentence, but you went and you give him 16 Subway. And my brain saw him in front of a camera and then like Subway maps. Like,
Like,
they
he's
gave
not in the
him-
restaurant.
No, like 16 Subway. like,
Ohtani's doing a.
over the world. Like,
He owns the
different
number
Subway.
one
He
line.
owns the lines.
Yeah.
You get all the
You're
revenue.
paying your fare.
You get all the revenue from all the, and he's like, all right, I like this. This is
Yeah.
free flowing cash flow.
It's
for
going
me.
to Otani's pocket.
You
Right
get
there.
all the revenue from taking the
Yes.
streetcar in San
I'm taking
Francisco.
Ohtani's subway line today.
And
This
if you
thing's
don't
really
like-
falling apart since Ohtani's taking over.
Too busy pitching.
He doesn't care. You don't care about us on the subway line.
No, he doesn't. He cares
Yeah.
about baseball. That's what he cares about,
That
man.
pastime.
Yeah.
You know, wasting away out there.
Every
on that
time I
pitcher's
played
mound.
baseball in the last 10 years, let's say, I've hurt myself. And I don't like that because that means you're doing the one fucking thing all the time. You're just oh, if I hit it, I'm gonna run as fast as I can from 0 to 100 in one direction.
But you could say this about any sport. But what's weird is
No, you can't.
Yeah, any sport is
No, you
just.
can't talk about basketball. I'm not running in one direction from 0 to
You're saying you're
100.
running back and forth.
What? Did you not play basketball? Did you play basketball on a grid?
No, it's.
Where are you going?
So I want to make sure that thing didn't turn off on us.
He
I feel so bad.
He's walking off the show. It's not the first time.
This guy's thoughts
Wow.
on Ohtani and baseball have really.
Yeah.
I'm out on today.
Oh
That's
my
the most
God, I'm
controversial thing we've ever had on the
So
pod.
political.
You don't like that? It's you have to do one thing really, really well.
Yeah.